Our lesson is about arithmetic sequence. When we say arithmetic sequence, there is a fixed number added to the previous term to get the next term. This fixed number added is called the common difference, usually denoted by small letter d. For example, 4, 7, 10. So what's the fixed number added to 4 to make it 7? Correct, 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7 and 7 plus 3 is 10. Therefore, D is 3. Another definition of arithmetic sequence is the difference between the consecutive terms is always the same. So another example is 3, 5, 7, and 9. If we're going to subtract 5 and 3, the answer is 2. 7 and 5, we have 2. So therefore, the common difference is 2. So 5 minus 3, 2. 7 minus 5, 2. 9 minus 7, 2. Another example, we have 9, 4, negative 1, negative 6. So what is the common difference? So the common difference is negative 5. So again, in order to find the common difference, we're going to subtract from right to left. So 4 minus 9 is negative 5. Negative 1 minus 4 is negative 5. Negative 6 minus negative 1 is negative 5. Why? So take note that the operation involved is subtraction. So change the operation from subtraction to addition, then change the sign of the subtrahend. Our subtrahend here is negative 1. So change negative 1 to positive 1. And then the operation is subtraction. So change this to addition. So we have negative 6 plus 1. Again, if we add different sign, so we are going to subtract the number. 6 minus 1 is 5. And then copy the common sign. Copy the higher number. The higher number is 6. Copy the sign of 6, that is negative. So the answer is negative 5. Hence, the common difference is negative 5. Next. So find the common difference. So the common difference is 4, correct? Because 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16. Next, number 2. What is the common difference? Correct. That is negative 5. Okay? So 9 plus negative 5 is 4. 4 plus negative 5 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus negative 5 is negative 6. Next, number 3. What is the common difference? So take note that the set of numbers is in decreasing order. So therefore, the sign of our common difference is negative. So that is negative 2. So 3 plus negative 2 is 1. 1 plus negative 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus negative 2 is negative 3. Next, number 4. What is the common difference? Correct. That is negative 8. So negative 5 plus negative 8 is negative 13. Negative 13 plus negative 8 is negative 21. Number 5, the common difference is negative 5. Number 6, the common difference is negative 2. Okay? So again, if we're going to find the common difference, you just simply subtract from right to left. So 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 1 minus negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 3 minus negative 1 is negative 2. We're going to check whether our answer is correct. Just simply add this fixed number. So 3 plus negative 2 is 1. 1 plus negative 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus negative 2 is negative 3. Next, number 4. Okay. Next is to find the next term. To find the next term, we have to consider the common difference. So, our common difference here is 4. So, therefore, the next term is 20. Okay, next number 2. Okay, what is the next term? Correct. The next term is negative 11. Why negative 11? Because the common difference is negative 5. So, the last term is negative 6 plus negative 5 equals negative 11. Next. Number 3. What is the next term? The next term is negative 5. Again, we have to find the common difference. The common difference is negative 2. So, we're going to add negative 3 and negative 2 equals negative 5. Hence, next term is negative 5. Next, number 4. Negative 5, negative 30, negative 21. What is the next term? Correct. That is negative 29. So, the common difference is negative 8. So, negative 21 plus negative 8 is negative 29. Next. Find the next term. Okay, the next term is negative 11. Why negative 11? Because the common difference is negative 5. Okay? So, to get the next term, so negative 6 plus negative 5 is equal to negative 11. Okay? So, the general rule of an arithmetic sequence is A sub n equals A sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. Okay? So, A sub n is the n term. A sub 1 is the first term. N is the number of terms. D is the common difference. Okay, let us apply the formula in finding the indicated term. Let's say we're asked to find the 100 term. Or the 100 term. So, the 100 term is what? Okay, so 100 term, the symbol is A sub 100. So, the 100 term is what? 498. Okay, so to get 498, we're going to apply the formula A sub n equals A sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. So, A sub n is A sub 100. A sub 1 is the first term, which is 3. N is the number of terms. So, how many terms are there? So, there is 100 terms. And D, the common difference is 5 because 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. So, D is 5. Then, we're going to substitute the following in the given formula to find the A sub 100. So, the first term is 3. Then, n minus 1. Since our n is 100, minus 1, that is 99. Common difference is 5. Okay? So, then perform the indicated operation. 99 times 5 is what? Correct. That is 495. Okay, to easily find the product of these two numbers, okay, we just simply round this up, round up to 100. Okay? So, 100 times 5, that is 500. So, 500 minus 5, that is 495. 495 plus 3, that is 498. Okay? So, therefore, A sub 100 is 498. Okay, next, number 2. What is the 20th term or A sub 20? The answer is 80. Okay, to get 80, again, we're going to use the formula A sub n equals A sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. The first term is 4. Since our n is 20 minus 1, so 20 minus 1 is 19. D is what? Correct. That is 4. Because 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. So, we're going to substitute. Okay, so A sub 1 is 4. N minus 1, that is 20 minus 1, that's 19. And then the common difference is 4. So, 19 times 4 is how many? That is 76. Correct. Again, to find the product of these two numbers, okay, we just simply round up this 19. So, 19, let us round up this to 20. So, 20 times 4, that is 80. So, 80 minus 4, that is 76. So, 76 plus 4, that is 80. Okay? Next, number 3. Find the indicated term. Okay, 10th term for A sub 10. What is A sub 10? A sub 10 is negative 15. To find negative 15, again, we're going to use our formula. A sub n equals A sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. So, our first term here is 3. Number of terms is 10 minus 1, so we have 9. Then the common difference is negative 2, correct? Because 3 plus negative 2 is 1. Or we just simply subtract, right? Minus left. 1 minus 3. That is negative 2. Okay? So, therefore, 9 times negative 2, that is negative 18. Negative 18 plus 3, that is negative 15. Why negative 15? Again, if we're going to add numbers with different sign, we just simply subtract the numbers. So, 18 minus 3, 15. Then copy the sign of the bigger number. The bigger number is 18. The sign of 18 is negative. Therefore, the final answer is negative 50. Okay. Another is to find the rule. We can easily find the rule if we're going again to use the formula for a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times 3. Now, to find the rule of this given sequence, the shortcut is just simply find the common difference. So, the common difference is 4 and then put n beside it. So, therefore, the rule is 4n. Now, applying the formula, okay, the formula again is this. Okay, so a sub n equals, our first term is 4, and then the common difference is also 4. Then, perform the indicated operation to solve for the rule. Again, our rule here is 4n. So, copy 4, and then using the distributive property of multiplication, so n times 4, that is 4n. Negative 1 times 4, negative 4. Okay? So, the final answer is 4n. Why 4n? Okay? 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, so, therefore, our final answer is 4n. Next, number 2. What is the rule? What do you think is the rule? Shortcut. Again, find the common difference. What's the common difference? Correct, that's negative 5. And then put letter n beside it. So, we have negative 5n. Is that the final answer? Not yet. Why? Because what is the number? Because we have to look for 9. Okay? What we're going to do to negative 5 to make it 9. So, we're going to add what number? Okay, correct. That's 14. So, 14 plus negative 5, that is 9. Okay? So, or 14 minus negative 5 is 9. So, therefore, this is our rule for this specific sequence. Again, using the formula, simply substitute the first term, which is 9. The common difference is negative 5. Okay, and then bring down 9. Then let us use again the distributive property of multiplication. So, n times negative 5, that's negative 5n. Negative 1 times negative 5, that is positive 5. Okay, so therefore, our final answer is negative 5n plus 14. Why 14? So, 9 plus 5 is 14. So, therefore, the rule of the sequence is negative 5n plus 14. Next, number 3. What is the rule? Again, the shortcut is find the common difference. What's the common difference? Correct, that's negative 2. So, therefore, we have negative 2n. So, is that the final answer? Not yet. So, we're going to look for the first term. So, the first term is 3. So, what are we going to do to negative 2 to make it 3? We're going to add what number? Correct, 5. So, negative 2 plus 5 is 3. So, therefore, our rule for this sequence is negative 2n plus 5. Another way is to apply our general formula. Okay? So, again, substitute the first term, which is 3. Then, the common difference is negative 2. And then, bring down 3. Then, using the distributive property of multiplication, so n times negative 2, that is negative 2n. Negative 1 times negative 2, that is positive 2. Okay? So, therefore, the rule is negative 2n So 3 plus 2 is 5. The final answer is negative 2n plus 5. Now it's your turn, my dear students. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.